Hi guys, welcome to the Deep Technologies channel. So today we are going to learn how we can manage our local user and group and password aging in Linux. So first we have to know what is user account in Linux. So user account is nothing, it is an identity that represents a user to the system. So why it is required? It is required for authentication and authorization. So what is authentication? Authentication is nothing but verifying the identity of a user, and authorization granting permission to access system resources. Type of user account. There are three type of user account. One is super user account, and second one is regular user account, and third one is service user account. So super user account. So what is super user account? Super user account, it's known as the root account. Okay. So root account or root user, it is a super user. He can do anything in the Linux system. Okay. So it is hold zero UID, and regular user account. So regular user account is a standard user account for daily tasks. Okay. And service user account used by the system services and application. You cannot open that user, and user account information is stored in the /etc/passwd file. Each line describes a single user containing 7 separated field. Okay. So let's go inside the terminal. So we'll open the /etc/passwd file. etc/passwd file. You can see all the users. So you can see the root user. This is the root user, and this is bin user. So that is a system user. You cannot open that user. So that is a daemon user. So that is also system user. ADM user, it is also the system user. Shutdown, it is also system user. Fault, mail, operator, game, FTP. So all the user is system user or service user. Okay, you can see. And that is name the student. So this is a regular user. Okay. So first field, you can see the line, all the field separated by colon. Okay. So you can see all the field separated by colon. So there is 7 field. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 and 7. So there is 7 field. So first field is tell us it is a user name. Okay. So student is the name of the user. Okay. And second field X, you can see. So it is tell us it is a password field, and third field is UID, that is user ID, and fourth field is GID, that is group ID. Okay. and fifth field, that is GCOS field, and sixth field is a directory. So that is user home path. Okay. User home directory. And last field that is cell. Or so tell me what is the default shell in Linux. So if you want to say the default shell in Linux, you can run the command echo dollar shell. So you can see the default shell /bin/bash. Why shell is required? Because without shell we cannot run any command, any single command. Okay, so shell, what is shell? Shell is a utility program that translate human language to machine language. So shell is a interpreter. Okay, shell is a interpreter, so that translate human language to machine language or vice versa. So suppose you type a command, so that is vim. You type a command vim, then you uh, type the file path. Okay, and then you enter. So kernel cannot read the English language, okay, or human language. So shell is a utility program that translate the human language. Okay, so kernel only know 0 or 1. Okay, so our system only know 0 or 1, that is binary language. So by kernel know the binary language, so he cannot know the human language. So shell translate human language to machine language, or vice versa. Okay, so that is why shell is required. So let's talk about group. What is a group account? A group account is a collaborative identity representing multiple user account to the system. So primarily for authorization purposes, it is used. Okay, so type of group account. So one is primary group and secondary is supplementary group, or secondary group. Okay, so what is primary group? So primary group is assigned to a user upon creation. That means when we create a user, so that time simultaneously create the primary group. Okay, so and supplementary group or secondary group, additional group a user can belong to. Okay, so it is an additional group for any user, so who belong to for the secondary, who belong to from the secondary group. Okay, so group information, where is stored the group information? So group information is stored inside /etc/group file. So let's go inside the terminal. Okay, so if you want to see the field of the group, okay, so go to /etc/group file. So you can see the group name. So first field is tell us the group name, and second field is tell us the group password. Okay, and third field is tell us the GID, that is group ID, and fourth field, that is blank field. So blank field is user list. So if you add user uh, in the group, okay, or if you add if you add a user in the group, so the user list or user is showing inside that field. Okay, so now talk about super user access or switching a user. Okay, so use su command. So su then username, it will provide a non login cell. Okay, and if you use su space hyphen then space username, it will provide a login cell. So what is the difference both command? So let's see. So first go inside the terminal and we'll show you. Okay, so I am inside the root user. Okay, now so open another terminal and any open any regular users. Okay, so I am inside the student user. You can see the user home path slash home slash student. Okay, so if I switch the student user from student user to root user, so the command is su space. If I use root, su space root, then enter, provide the root password. You can see what what I have done. I have run this command su space root and then provide the root user password. Okay, so you will see the path, home path, it is still slash home slash student. That means it is a student user path, it is not a root user path. So what is the root user path? This is the root user home path. Okay, slash root. So you can see the path not change, but prompt is changed. Previous prompt is dollar and now it is has. Prompt is changed but it is not switch the path, home path. Okay, so if I back, now I use su space hyphen then root, enter, provide the root password. So now you see the path, home path. Now the path also change. Okay, what I have done, I have just run su space hyphen space root, then provide the root password. it will switch the regular user from the regular user to root user and their home directory also. Okay, and previous command, this is change the prompt, but the path is not changed, path was not changed. So that is the difference between both command. Okay, so now we will see how we can give the sudo permission to a regular user. Okay, so let's go inside the terminal. So id student, student is my regular user. Okay, student is the regular user in the system. So show student sudo user add test red hat at that 123. So you can see what I have done. I have simply switched the student user and uh, try to create a user called test. Okay, using sudo command, using sudo. So it will provide me the output. So the student is not in the sudo ers file. This incident will be reported. That means student user have not any permission. He cannot run any super user command. Okay, so exit from this student user first. Then what I do, go to inside cd slash etc sudo ers.d file. Okay, sudo ers.d, there is no file available right now. So what I have do, make create a file. Okay, first create a file. So touch, sorry, touch, so file called student, file name called student. Okay, so touch student, student, student. Okay, so now open the file, vim student, enter, then add one parameter inside the file. So first the name of student. Okay, name of the user, so that is student, student, student. Tab, sorry, tab or double space. Okay, then all is equal to all. That means all means he can run all the command. Okay, then all, then save the file wq. Okay, then go to the student user, switch the student user, stu. So first, already I have opened the student user in another terminal. Yeah, so let's try sudo user add then test. Provide the student password, not the root password. Red hat at that 123. The command successfully run. Yes, so sudo passwd test. You can see the test user successfully created from the student user. You can see. So we have given the sudo permission to the student user. So we have successfully run the command from the so we have successfully run the super user command from the student user after given the sudo permission. Okay, so one difficulties is there. So when we run the super user command through student user, so there is multiple time require password. Okay, while we run super user command, the password is required, so we don't need the password required for multiple time. So what I need to do for this, so open the student file. First we have to open the student file, then go to insert mode and just type before all. Okay, no pass wd, then colon. Okay, then save the file. Okay, so now go to student user, run any administrative command. Suppose I have I will create a another user. Okay, so sudo user add alex. Okay, sudo user add alex, enter. So now you will see the alex user has been created. Okay, and now give the password for the alex user, sudo passwd alex. So you have see the you can see the password updated successfully. So now we have created alex user without required password. Okay, so if you want to access, if you want to give the access for multiple user, if you want to give the sudo access for multiple user, so how it will possible? So let's try it. So first go to root user, then create some user first. Create some user first. So user add Alice passwd Alice. Okay. Then one more user will create. So user called Bob passwd Bob red hat at that 123. Okay. I have created two user. So I want to give the access. I want to give the sudo access to the Alice and Bob user. Okay. So how we can give the access? So how we can give the access at a time? Okay. So first go inside the /etc sudo ers.d directory. So already I have this path. Okay. So what I have to do, so create a file first. Touch sudo touch will WHWEL will enter. Okay, open the file vim will, and then go to insert mode, and then type percentile, then will WHEEL will, then double space, then all no passwd all. Okay, then save the file, save the file, and add two user in the wheel group. Okay, so user add hyphen asg wh wheel, then Alice, sorry, I have run a wrong command actually. That is not user add. Actually, it will user mode. Okay, it should be user mode. User mode hyphen a small a, then capital G space will, then space Alice. Okay, it will add. It is added. Then add the Bob user. So Bob also added. So let's check gtent Will. So Alice and Bob, member of Will group. You can see. So why we use Will group? So because Will group is a administrative group, so he can manage a user. He can manage a user for administrative related tasks. Okay. So let's go. Let's open the Alice user first. Okay. SSH Alice at the rate 168.29.188. So I have inside Alice user. Okay. So let's try to run administrative command. So I'll create a user. So run the sudo, then user add, and the user name called Sam. Okay, sudo user add, user name called Sam. Enter. I think there is syntax error. Syntax error inside the will file. So let's check the file first. Vim will. Yes, there is one space. That is why the syntax error is coming. So save the file. Okay, and again go to the Alice user. Run this command again. Again it will say, I think, syntax error. ID Sam. Yes, it is created. So we have successfully created a user through Alice user. Okay, so assign a password as well. So sudo passwd sam red hat at that 123 red hat at that 123. The password updated successfully. So we have given the sudo permission to the user through will group. Okay, as well as we have seen the sudo permission to the regular user for a specific user. Okay, so let's go our next topic. So next is managing user account. So some important command. So id is the command. It will get user information. Okay, and next command is user add. User add is the command to create a new user account. Okay, so next command is user mode. User mode is the command. It will modify user account information. And user del command is used to delete a user account. And passwd command is used for change user password. Okay, and next is user ID and group ID range. Okay, 0 is reserved for root user only, and 1 to 999 reserved for system user and service user. Okay, and 1000 to 60,000 assigned to regular user and group. Okay, so 1000 to 60,000 ID assigned to regular user and group user. And default configuration file, so default configuration file is /etc/default /user add, and other file is /etc/login.devs. Okay, so if I when we create a user, so user uh, so user, what should be the permission? So this is mentioned inside the login.devs, and what should be the password aging information, so that is also mentioned in the etc login.devs, as well as user add file. Okay, so we'll check uh, the file later. So our practical assignment today, so user account management. So first question is, create 3 user account, name Alex, Alice and Bob. Ensure each user has been directory in their home directory created automatically. To ensure the bin directory is created automatically, create a skeleton directory with the necessary structure. Okay, so first we have to create 3 user, and after and when we create a user, so bin directory get automatically created inside their home directory. Okay, so create 3 user. So already I have created 3 user ID Alex. So let's remove first the user. Okay, delete first the user. So what is the command for deleting the user? So user del is the command to delete the user, and R, option R, to recursively delete the user Alex, Alice. Bob. Okay, so now creating 3 user. Before create the user, so before create the user, we need to create a directory called bin directory inside /etc/scale directory. Okay, so mkdir/etc/scale, then bin, and then create 3 user. User add Alex passwd alex 3 3. Okay, then create alice user add alice. Alice user already exists, so first delete the user. First user del hyphen r alice. Okay, so then run again. User add alice, first wd alice that 1 to 3 3. Okay, so now create the bob user add bob, first wd bob red hat at that 1 to 3 red hat at that 1 to 3. Okay, we have successfully created 3 user, and let's check the user one by one. The bin directory is created or not inside home directory, from their home directory. So ls hyphen l slash home alex, bin directory is created inside slash home slash alex user. Okay, so now check alice user, bin directory is created also alice user home directory. Okay, so let's check bob user. So bin directory is created inside all the user home directory. So our next question is, second question is, set the full name for alex to alex d'souza. Ensure this name reflect in the user database. Okay, so you can see the alex user is available, the alex user name called alex. Okay, so now what I do, user mode hyphen c. So first we'll see inside etc passwd file. So grep alex slash etc passwd file. So you can see the gcos field is blank right now. Okay, so user mode hyphen c alex d d'souza. Okay, so for which user? alex user. So give the name of the alex user, alex d'souza. So you can see sorry, you can see alex user name has been changed. The name is alex d'souza. Okay, you can see also is there. The gcos field is blank previous, and now the gcos field is Alex D'Souza. You can see. So our next question is, ensure Alice has no interactive cell available. So Alice cannot able to log in uh, the cell prompt. Okay. So what I have to do, user mode, the command is user mode hyphen s. Okay, so first we have to check the Alice user cell prompt. Okay, so grep Alice etc was wd. So Alice user cell prompt is slash bin slash bash. Now, so I'll change. So Alice user cannot able to log in the cell prompt. So the command is user mode hyphen s slash s bin no login Alice. Okay, so you can see the cell has been changed for Alice user. S bin no login. He cannot log in. So if you try to log in the Alice user, Alice 192.168.29.188. Provide the password for Alice user red hat at that 13. So you can see this account is currently not available. Okay, so Alice user cannot able to log in because I didn't provide the login cell for Alice user. Okay, so our next question is, create Bob with UID 5013. So we have already created Bob user ID Bob. So Bob user UID 1011. Okay, so I need to change the UID. So 5013 we have to set for Bob user UID. Okay, so the simple command is user mode hyphen u. What is the UID? UID is 5013. 5013. Okay, then type the username, enter. Now you can see ID Bob, that is changed. Previous UID is 1011 and now it is 5013. It is changed. UID is changed 5013. So our next question is, so managing an group account. So by important some important command is group add. Group add is the command. It will create a new group. Okay, and user mode, it will modify the group information. And group del, it will delete a group. And gpasswd, it will provide the group password, or it will assign the group password. Okay, so some practical assignment. So our first question is create a group called backup admin with GID set as 30010. Okay, so first create backup admin group. First create a group called backup admin with with GID 30010. Okay, so group add hyphen G 30010. Okay, then group name backup admin. Okay, so we have created a group called backup admin with GID 30010. Okay, so our next question is create three user called Alex, Alice and Bob. Okay, so we have already created Alex, Alice and Bob user. And next question is add user Alex and Alice to the backup admin group. So first we have to give the login cell, give the login cell for Alice user. Okay, so user mode hyphen s, user mode hyphen s, then bin bash for which user? Alice user. Okay, so now we need to add the Alice and Alex and Alice user to the backup admin group. So user mode hyphen small a capital G, then backup admin, the group name backup admin, then Alex, the user called Alex. So Alex user has been added in the backup admin group. And then next is Alice user, so Alice also added. Okay, so you can check G10 group backup admin. Okay, so Alex and Alice, both the user is added in backup admin group. Okay, so now our next question is ensure Bob is not a member of the backup admin group and has no interactive cell. So Bob should not member of backup admin group. Okay, and no interactive cell. So we have to withdraw the login cell from the Bob user, and he should not a member of backup admin group. Okay, so what should I do? User mode hyphen s bin no login cell. Okay, then the username Bob, so you can check grep Bob user, then etc passwd. Okay, no login cell. So our next question is, set the password expiration for user Alice and Bob X. Set the expiration for user Alice and Bob to 90 days and to 90 days, warning period to 10 days. Okay, and inactivity period to 3 days. Okay, so what we have to do, first check the user password aging status. Okay, so the command is chh hyphen l alex. Okay, so maximum password is 5 times 9. Okay, so we have to change to 90 days. Okay, so first chh hyphen maximum number of days, so capital M 90, then the warning period is 10 days, so hyphen capital W, then 10. Okay, then inactivity period, password inactivity period is 3 days. Okay, so hyphen capital I 3. Okay, for which user? Alex. So you can check the status now. So maximum number of days between password change 90 days, and warning before password expire 10 days, and inactivity period 30 October 2024. Okay, and now same is apply for Alice user also, Alice and Bob both. Bob. Okay, so our next question is, create create a user called John with UID 5020 and force password change on first login. Okay, so first we have to create a user called John with UID 5020 and set the password, so he can change the password for first login attempt. Okay, so user add hyphen u, what should be the UID? 5020. Okay, 5020 and John, John, John user. Okay, enter passwd John red hat @123 red hat @123. Okay, password set as red hat @123. And now set the password so that he can change the password for his first login attempt. So passwd -e then John user. Okay, so expiring password for user John. So now try to log in the John user. So SSHJOHN John @192.168.29.188 red hat @123. So current password, provide the current password red hat @123 and saying new password. So assign some new password. So red hat @321 has red hat @321 has. Retype the new password. So now again with new password, again login with new password red hat @321 has. So you can see that John user successfully login after change his password. So we'll provide the node link in the description box. So thanks for watching this video. Please comment if this video is helpful and also do subscribe for getting more videos. Thanks for watching.